but long-lived tornadoes. So everybody needs to have a plan to stay weather aware through overnight.
We are in Kentucky at our campsite for the evening on a lake. It's absolutely beautiful. We are about 4 hours from Windrock, and we are stopping this evening for camping and have a bite to eat.
What you cooking, Emerald?
We are making a marinade for our chicken. Quarter cup oil, quarter cup red wine vinegar, and a quarter cup of soy sauce. Plus some basil, oregano, salt and pepper.
And then you shake it all about.
That's what it's all about. He's back from the water. I'm a fish.
Ooh, I can see into your head.
So as you can see, we picked up a few new things. We've got a refrigerator because the cooler does great for a night. But if you need to keep things cool for longer than a night, you gotta get a refrigerator. There's a reason everybody has refrigerators that plug in. So we got this $250 refrigerator off Amazon. We're gonna do a full review on this after we go through a couple of days of using it, but so far it's working.
Yeah.
It's keeping it cool. It's running on the truck during the day. And then when we stop, it's running off the battery bank at night. We're using a Goal 0500. We had ordered the EcoFlow, but it didn't come in enough time, so we're gonna end up sending the Goal Zero back because it's just subpar compared to the EcoFlow, I think. The EcoFlow charges significantly faster. The EcoFlow has a car charger with it, and the Goal Zero makes you buy it separately. The Goal Zero is priced significantly higher, and it gives you a lot less capacity than the EcoFlow River Pro. This thing's working great though. As is the refrigerator, so we'll see how it goes. The back of the truck is still an absolute disaster. Believe it or not, this is organized.
Ish.
It is. We had changed to this thing. This is a pull-out, collapsible, long, one continuous thing. And our thought was we could just pull it in and out as we need it. But the problem is there's so much in it. It's not rigid, the sides, it's like a collapsible, so it just collapses when you try to pull it out. And then the refrigerator part, there's like things on the bottom. Anyways, it's not working the way we want it to. So we're still not there yet. As far as organizational stuff goes, we want to get like a pull-out drawer. I think that's going to be the way to go.
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
I feel like we're going to have to do this at least 150 times before we figure out the best way to organize this stuff, because this is not going to work. And we have it a little bit harder than most people because there's 4 of us.
Well, and not only that, but this trip is 2 weeks.
Yes.
So
2 weeks off grid for 4 people.
1 night, 2 nights, it's fine. You know, you suck it up, you go without a lot of things.
Yeah.
But 2 weeks, we need things.
Yeah, you do.
So, like, it's tricky.
It is. If you have any ideas on how to make organizational stuff like this work for a family, not just for one person, it's a little bit different.
Well, and then you bring in, we don't want to get rid of the cover.
Right.
You know, we're not ready to add on any kind of a rack.
Right.
We are working with what we have, the space we have, the height we have.
Yeah, keep it simple.
So that limits us as well.
21 hours and 3 time zones later, we have finally made it to Windrock, Tennessee. The original plan was to tent camp for 4 days here, but when we got here, it was completely pouring down raining, so we decided to camp in one of their bunkhouses. It's completely primitive, no electric, no water, but we're completely packed up with our battery pack and our refrigerator bank. We are meeting up with our good friend Steve here. A lot of what we know about off-roading can be attributed to this guy. It's been a solid year since we've seen him, and we can't wait to hit the trails. The next morning, we were treated to a home-cooked breakfast from our friends as we prepared for a day out on the trails.
Elk tend to hang around there, they like that. And then we're gonna work our way down. Now she said, we're gonna work our way down 53 here. And she said that this G53, everybody remember G53?
G53.
If we hop on that, that's a green, and she said that'll take us to this another overlook area at the end of this road that she said, you know where we were at Top of the World the other day? She said from there you can see, like, I guess the windmill, like where we were, yeah, and look across. But she said the elk like to hang out there. And then this J marked on the map, she said the radio tower there was when they were doing the Manhattan Project out here. That's,
oh really?
So it's like a historical landmark that they used that radio tower during that time. She said that little run up and down takes about 15 minutes to the screen. But then we can do Panther Rock, and if we want, we can come down. This is the overlook right here.
This part of Windrock kind of gave me the creeps. We were the only ones around, and it just kind of had a weird vibe going on. Some of these older towers were purportedly used for communications for the secret city of Oak Ridge in the Manhattan Project. There's all sorts of old abandoned structures in these mountains, and it just kind of adds to the allure of the area. We wanted to explore more, but the rain was rolling in, so it was time for us to go.
diff is on a rock and it's pushing it forwards. Just go this way a tiny bit and you'll go over it.
Little passenger, step forward. Step rock. So slow. You're gonna come down and get back on board.
I would start cutting drivers out. It's clear.
Mom will kill Dad if you fall over.
Don't go any further out.
Yeah, Parker, don't enable.
It was around this time that Steve started to hear an odd noise coming from the rear end.
You want to proceed forward?
The jingling sound from the front, has that always been there?
Creaky control arm or hold on.
Was that
Drive line's fine. Arms in there, arms are fine. So that's the shaft, like, but I don't see anything bound in the edge part.
There was nothing visibly wrong with it mechanically, but that weird creaking noise would come back to haunt us the next day.
Yeah. .1251 Panther Rock completed. Been a good long day of wheeling. Headed out this morning, 11. It's 3:05 now. So, yeah, did a good day. Saw some cool stuff. Ran into a few obstacles and made some friends along the way. So, got a few more days left. Tomorrow's day 2. So we'll see you tomorrow.
That night it rained for endless hours, which would make day 3 exceptionally difficult. That popping noise is Steve's drive shaft.
Yeah, you're back right there. There is a flat spot to the right of this rock. If you can get your passenger up on there, then hook the driver. Driver? What?
I didn't have to
The clip. Oh. I thought it was. I'm used to your clicking the front. It's that same area. You want to back down this?
I have a feeling that I think that's my rear drive shaft.
The clicking?
After deciding not to push it any further, Steve would back down and we'd continue in two-wheel drive. Combined with the slick mud, it made climbing that hill incredibly difficult, but our problems wouldn't stop there.
You can't even walk up it. How are you going to climb up it?
looks like we may have more to deal with right here. So I think looks like the ledges.
There's a rock right here. I wonder if you can get your passage around this. I tried to. So you just go look. Yeah, and straighten out. You're about to fall off. Very good.
Don't get your body into that rock though.
Turtle.
Now you're on belly. Yeah. Because I was planning to do that, and then it was just like, nope, you're gonna go this way. I'm like, all right.
So I'm gonna stick driver on this
Okay.
and like ride that tree.
Yeah, take that rock, and that rock, and yeah, stay against that tree. All right. Drive.
Good on me.
Yeah.
Like it should be basically tree. Yeah, it's alright, tree.
This is crap.
Yeah. I don't like it.
No, neither do I.
Alright, let's a little bit more driver. Let's try and sneak your back tire onto that rock. let us talk. Sorry.
Yeah, because I'm not going to get out either. That's fine. You got everything accessible?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright, what about thinking on this?
I don't care. You can say we came and it was dropped.
That was crappy. It felt like I was going to bite.
It
Here.
did. I was waiting for it.
Yeah, that's why I was
One
just
way or the other, it
sitting
felt
on
like
it.
was going up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks. That really sucks.
So, hey, we're 1 for 1 now. Yeah.
God, this is so much
It
slop.
is, dude. I mean, look at this.
It's
Like,
so
I
gross.
straight up dug a hole.
It's so gross.
Did you have, were you locked front end that?
Yeah.
So I wonder if my front locker would have helped.
It probably would have.
Especially here.
It especially would have helped when you were heading up that way.
Yeah.
It definitely would have
Because
helped.
it was like one kill.
Because they just kept switching sides.
Yeah. That's not locker, man.
So yeah, we want to just continue up and see what's next. And
Yeah, we'll take it to the next gravel section.
see if there's something that we can't get back from,
Yeah.
and then decide what we want to do.
Something good. Yeah, actually, that's a really good idea because we were just talking about that this morning.
Even though we felt like we were pushing our luck, we decided to press forward.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think this is our big mud pit. I don't know if you want to wait and look at this first.
You want to see if you can walk into it? Stella, come here.
So this might be the part where we decide whether or not we want to turn around.
This would be the final nail in the coffin.
What do you think?
I don't know, man. It's hard to tell if we're pushing our luck or if this is just part of decent Tennessee wheeling.
Yeah, a lot more water than we're used to seeing.
Yeah, it's got a lot of water in it.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. I'm super disheartened right now. Like,
I don't mind going back
I don't.
because it feels like there's a lot of friction on this ride.
I'm just disheartened. It's the drive shaft. Because it's just like, now I have to replace it. It's bugging me. And
That started yesterday, so that was
started yesterday. It's gotten worse as we've gone up the trail. I'm hearing it more and more and more and louder and louder and louder.
Let's turn back and go. Let's do another. Let's figure out something else.
All right.
Because I don't want to get up there and then something happen to your Jeep and you can't even drive it out of here back to the camp.
I mean, the thing is, I have tools. I can take the drive shaft out. If we are on a trail that I can do in front wheel drive, we're fine. I'm sorry.
Dude, no bother, man.
With Steve's drive shaft out for the count, and with harder obstacles still ahead, we decided to bail out.
Well, we got to turn back. It poured raining a lot last night, so it dumped quite a bit of water and all this stuff. And Steve's drive shaft is already on its way out and clicking from yesterday's outing, so we're gonna bail out of this one. But Trail 16, we probably won't be back ever again. Never to the East Coast. I don't really care. Let's go back to Colorado and wheel there. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're doing Trail 16 in reverse. We've actually just completed the whole thing, and we're on the home stretch. Yeah. Yeah, can you do it in reverse, Trail 16? I don't think so.
What's your opinion on Trail 16?
I don't like this. Any of Windrock. This is a one and done thing, and even though we didn't complete it, I don't really care.
The area is really pretty. Like, Tennessee is pretty, North Carolina is pretty,
Right.
but it's not where we want to be wheeling.
It's not a place to wheel.
Yeah,
Like, we're like built for rock crawling and not built for like
mud.
slinging and mud hole driving.
Yeah.
We need a shit box for this trail.
We need that C10 that we saw down the road.
Man, screw this place.
Oh, seriously. I feel defeated now.
Defeated. That's a good adjective and a perfect one-word summary for our experience at Windrock.
What'd you roll it in there?
That's it.
Later that evening, we would replace Steve's drive shaft and would spend the next day just sort of putzing around the park.
Oh, so that's what you mean. Water got ingress into there, and yeah,
And you know, like,
just old.
notice how you can like pull it.
Oh, forward.
You can't do that with this.
That makes sense. So that clicking.
Yep.
That was clicking. I wonder if it's probably old.
Wheeling at Windrock is a one-of-a-kind experience. There's just no other place like it. And although it's not really our cup of tea, being able to hang out with friends made the entire experience 100% worth it.